My name is Randolph Chestang IV. In this presentation, I will evaluate whether the Hipkins Any-Logic surgical model functions as a reliable digital twin, meaning a simulation accurate enough to guide real-world operational decisions. My focus is on throughput, patient flow time, bottlenecks, and well-being across both patients and providers. My bottom line up front is simple and measurable. The optimized configuration reduces average patient flow time by 7.3% while maintaining the exact same surgical throughput as the base case. Statistical testing across replications shows this improvement is operational, not random. Because of this, the simulation behaves as a decision-grade digital twin that the hospital can safely use for strategic planning. A digital twin must make correct decisions. We test whether optimization improves performance without harming throughput or instability or stability. Hipkins faces three challenges: long patient flow times, serious congestion risk, and the inability to test new operational designs on real patients. The objective here is to determine whether simulation can reliably predict better decisions without compromising care. For Paul, this aligns with the triple bottom line: improving surgeon well-being, reducing patient anxiety, and maintaining financial sustainability. If the model can consistently provide safe, evidence-based recommendations, then it qualifies as a digital twin. The surgery workflow has two parallel tracks, A and B, running side by side. These share key resources such as recovery rooms, anesthesia, and EVS staff. Durations are stochastic, meaning they vary from patient to patient, and variability propagates downstream. This makes the system synchronization limited, not capacity limited. In other words, small timing mismatches causes cascading delays, which leads to congestion even when staffing levels look adequate. To test whether the model is reliable, I ran 10 sets of simulations. The current base case and the optimized scenario recommended by the AnyLogic optimization tool. I conducted multiple replications to generate confidence intervals, which allow us to distinguish real operational improvements from random variation. I evaluated surgery count, flow time, variability, profit components, and well-being impacts. In the base case, both tracks performed about 100.71 surgeries, but the standard deviation of 8.09 surgeries shows a high instability. Flow times were long, 154 minutes on track A and 143 minutes on track B. Confidence intervals were wide, meaning outcomes were significantly from day to day. Outcomes vary significantly from day to day. The biggest problem isn't throughput, it's unpredictability, which creates patient anxiety and increases staff burnout through inconsistent workloads. The model shows that the bottleneck is not fixed. It shifts dynamically between anesthesia, recovery, and OR coordination. This moving bottleneck is typical of hospital systems with shared resources. The root cause is coordination delay, not staffing volume. This is important because it means adding more people is not the primary lever. Improving synchronization is. The optimized configuration targets exactly is the issue. Under the optimized configuration, average patient flow time improves by 7.3%. Importantly, this is achieved without increasing staff and without reduced surgical throughput. The improvement comes from smoother coordination, fewer micro delays, and reduced coupling between the tracks. The result is more stable operations, fewer spikes in workload, and a better experience for both patient and providers. To validate the digital twin, we look at three types of validity: predictive validity, optimized runs consistently outperform the base case; structural validity, the model reproduces a real hospital dynamics like shifting bottlenecks, variability propagation; decision validity, the model recommends operational adjustments that improve flow times without harming throughput or violating constraints. Because all three hold true, the Hipkins model passes the test. It behaves as a trustworthy digital twin. The model safely predicts a real world performance improvement. My recommendation is to adopt the optimized configuration and continue using any logic model as an operational decision support tool. It improves the triple bottom line. Economically, it maintains surgery revenue while lowering wait time penalties. For patients, it creates shorter and more predictable hospital stays. For providers, it reduces congestion and burnout related stress. The simulation demonstrates safe, measurable improvements and therefore can guide real strategic decisions for Hipkins. The hospital can implement safely and use simulation for future planning. Thank you.